Everyone needs a home gym. Now, I've got a lot of equipment here. It's not in a very big room, but everyone needs something in order to be able to exercise at home. Now, for those who do mostly body weight exercises, I still think you need some weights, but that could be in the form of weight belts, it could be kettlebells, or it could be a pull up bar. The reason why I have such a strong opinion about this is because training has such a mindset of uh, geography and setting. Like, I don't feel like I can work out unless I'm in a gym surrounded by a bunch of other bulky dudes or women, and I just need that experience and that stimulation in order to feel like, yes, I can work out. When you change scope and start working out from home, all of the motivation and ambition has to come from yourself. The home is the place where you eat. It's the place where you relax. It's the place where you sleep. Maybe it's the place where you pray and do studies. Well, it can be so much more than those things. It also needs the place to be the place where we can train. Because if it's not here, then when you travel and when you get out of a routine, you won't exercise. Personally, I got a gym membership and I've got this home gym. So if I don't work out at the gym, I can at least fit this into my schedule. And that's really what this is for. It's supplementation. Supplement, just like taking a vitamin B12 or a multivitamin. That's what this home gym is. It gives me the ability to get in, train the muscles I need to, get the calories out that I need to in order to feel healthy or reach my goals, right? Now, that isn't to say that this needs to be the only place where you work out. In fact, I think that there's a lot of benefits to working out in a gym. For one, it's a lot more, it's easier to be ambitious. It's easier to get in the training mindset when you're surrounded by people who are also in that mindset. And you got the music going and the environment, and you have more tools available to you to do certain types of isolation exercises. But the home gym forces you to think about training in a different way. For some exercises, you have to kind of come up with new ways to hit that muscle group because you don't have access to the certain machinery that you do at the gym. And so you get exposed to new exercises, you get exposed to new training regimens. In fact, at home, I can get through an exercise a lot faster. At the gym, I'll be there for an hour 10 usually. At home, I'm working about 45 minutes. Maybe even less than that, 30 minutes, because there's no breaks. There's just repetition, straight into one exercise into the other. That gets your cardio up, but you're also getting a lot of strength training and resistance training in combination with that. So you're getting almost two exercises in one when you train that way. You don't always have the ability to do that at a gym. And so I'm going to show you my gym here. And like I said, this is not a big room. I measured it a couple weeks ago. I think this is 12 feet by 12 feet. Honestly, it's more than enough. I could get rid of that treadmill and put it into a different room, and it could be 10 by 10. If you have an insulated garage, this is a great place. An insulated garage is a great place to have something like this, either tucked into a corner, or you could even get weight racks that fold out. In this case, I don't have an insulated garage, so I'm just using this spare bedroom. And as you can see, this is all carpet, but I have a rubber protection mats over that I have sealed up with house tape. And everything here is used, except for the treadmill. I got the bench used, I got the bench rack used, and this is actually a shortened rack, so it fits better in this space. And I really recommend that you find something with a cable like that. And all of these weights I got used. You can find weights. Honestly, the cheapest place to get used weights is Play It Again Sports or College. Used Marketplace are not great places to get weights, mostly because the ones that stay on the listings are overpriced, $1.50 to $2 per pound, which you might as well buy new if you do that. There are good deals, they just don't stay around. So The ones that you are seeing on the marketplace are the ones that aren't selling generally, is from what I've seen. But overall, here I've got about 500 pounds of weight. No, that's overestimating. About 450. And I'm a smaller guy. I weigh 180 pounds. Um, so I don't need a ton of weight to get my exercises. And plus, I'm doing more volume training when I'm working at home. At the gym, I can, really do more focus on strength. Um, like at home, I'll do more volume, some easier stuff on the joints, things like that. So there isn't a lot going on here. I got 2 bars. Um, this is a wide grip bar. I bought that during the pandemic, and I think it's like a RP Fitness one. That's great. This is a great bar for if you're really trying to strengthen forearms. Otherwise, we have our standard Olympic, 45 pounds. And then these are awesome. I recommend everybody get a pair of these if you're really into working out at home. If you don't have a bar, this is where I would start, and then getting some free weights to add to them. And these are Olympic size dumbbell curls, and you can throw on Olympic size weights. Olympic size is the 2-inch opening, and then clamps, and you're ready to go. You can do incline, free dumbbells, curls, all sorts of different types of exercises, squats, anything you can really think of. So these mats here, this is a old Army surplus mat. I got that for like $12, I think, at Fleet Farm. I've got these Balance Form from a school. I think all in all, I've in about $500 in this total setup. People think that like home gyms have to be this super expensive thing, and it doesn't need to be. You can really get away with either supplementing certain materials to make your home gym less expensive, or you can buy new if you really just want the new stuff, or you can get used, like I did here. And by supplemented materials, I kind of mean like things like this. These are sawhorses that I use as dips. You set them up like that, and you're ready to go. And this incline bench, for those of you who are kind of more in depth with exercising, benches are not, flat benches are what you want for when you're doing bench press. Incline benches are usually not strong enough to support all of that weight on one end. As you can see here, there's just not enough support there. So what did I do? I added notches, and there you go. And for anybody saying, oh, that's not strong enough, it is. OSP has plenty of tensile strength up and down. They build houses with them. ISP systems are pretty durable. You don't need to worry about that unless it gets wet. And to reiterate, training at home is really important. So is exercise. Exercise is so essential, and especially essential for Christians who want to live healthy lifestyles that support their worship. But training at home specifically puts you in that mindset of work. We're working towards a goal. We're working towards bettering ourselves in all aspects of our lives, whether we're at work, at home, at the gym, on vacation. One of my favorite things to do when I'm on vacation is go check out the hotel gym. Once this becomes an aspect of how you relax, there's nothing stopping you from getting it done. Now, there are some weeks where I get tired and I don't come in here a whole lot, and that's, I think, fine. It's I think you can be sensitive to that because it's a spirit. It's almost in some ways a spiritual sign to say, hey, slow down. When you just don't have the ambition that you were, but in general, you can do this cheaply. You can have a system I have here where it's very DIY. You can have one of those crazy uh, hundreds of thousands of dollars home gym, or you can even just do body weight exercise with a few kettlebells and a pull-up bar. I live in an environment where I can't be outside all year. Otherwise, I probably would use pretty much all of this stuff outside. So if you're in a place like Florida, Nevada, California, maybe that's something that you can consider in the winter months. Bring it inside somehow in the summer, air conditioning. And at least in areas like the Midwest, where I am here, if you can get it into a garage, I think that's the best place. You're going to have the most space. You have a concrete floor that you can set a ton of pads on. And really, you can design this to be a system that can kind of fold away. Everything has like a nice spot that fits next to a wall. Pull out one of the cars, you bring things out, and you do your exercises, and then tuck it away, bring it in the car, and you're done for the night. And remember, strength is for service, not status. We do this so that we can better serve our families, better serve our wives, better serve our husbands, better serve our communities. More to come. You guys have a good one.